What a beautiful day we got going on out here, guys. Alright, so I think it's about time we finally get that house built. I do have some oak logs. I think I need a little bit more. Oh, that's cool. They added the leaf falling effect, so I guess this is one of the updates with the newer Minecraft, so that's pretty cool. You learn a lot. I used to play on the beta 1.7.3, the most iconic version of Minecraft, probably, for a lot of people. Myself included, I do like that version. That's probably one of my favorites. Actually, you know what? I like this big tree. I want to keep him there. Clear off a little bit more room. But I think we could build a nice little house on the cliffside right here. Well, more like a hill, but you get what I'm saying. So I kind of wanted to make a video today while we're building this house. I wanted to talk about how in the last video I was kind of talking briefly about the gym. This isn't going to be a whole nother gym video, but it is talking about being more active. So the current job that my friend Brandon and I have is obviously an office job. And you're more sedentary in a job like that. So you have to kind of be very mindful that you still stay moving, because the body in motion remains in motion. That was one thing my granddad taught me. And he's a great man. And he stayed active up until the point of, when he's no longer here. But he lived to be a long time. And because he was active, I believe that played a huge role into that. And same with my dad. He's older now, obviously. I'm 28 and he's 57. But he still moves around like he's my age. So he just taught me a lot that I think going for walks, simple stuff like that, just kind of keeping the body moving. You don't have to do much. You don't have to go on a marathon or anything like that. But it doesn't hurt to go for a little walk. Even if you can't get out in nature, if you don't have a park or anything like that nearby, just getting outside, literally touching some grass, it's worth it. I definitely think your body will appreciate it. This is going to be a cool view. Probably need to get rid of this guy too. So I want to make the house big enough to where you can essentially see both sides. So you can see the river kind of cut through into the ocean there. And here. So we'll have it like in this area. And use this to get my crafting table. Still haven't changed the skin. Someday I will. That might be the running joke on the channel. Who knows? It is getting nighttime. I don't have a bed to change it, but I think we're pretty safe here, so we should be okay. Don't you fall on that. You know what? Let's make it more like a beta house. Use kind of like a cobblestone floor. That's kind of how they used to build them in beta. So we'll do... have it go right here. That's perfect. Like that. Funny enough, I actually wanted to go to school to be an architect for a little bit. Didn't turn out that way, and that's okay. I'll have it overlook the cliffside a little bit. We're going back to being active, right? It's just something that you should do for yourself, if not anybody else. And the reason being is because you'll feel a lot better. It's not something you should have to force, but it does feel good. I'm not your typical gym goer where I'm like, oh man, you're trying to always hit PRs every time. And of course I want to push myself, but I'm chasing a feeling. We actually need more cobble. I'm chasing a feeling, the end result, so to speak. Exhausting yourself a little bit so you can actually get some good sleep and release that serotonin, which is super important. I don't sleep well anyways. I'm kind of an insomniac. At least I a lot of that I dedicate to being mainly a third shift enjoyer for the longest time, and that's okay. So I used to work third shift, as you guys know, pretty much most of my life, and I think that part of doing that has essentially gotten my body to where it's just used to being in that kind of, where you're not really, humans aren't nocturnal, obviously. So we're not meant to be up at night. And so whenever it's nighttime, my body's been so accustomed to being up now that for all the years and really near a decade of me just essentially working like that is train my body to do that, and it does not appreciate that at all. Let's see, actually, right here. I miscalculated. I think I'm gonna run out of cobble, maybe. We'll see. Got some nice flowers out of it though, so that's pretty cool. We got the farm animals here. They're all hanging out. But yeah, it's important to stay moving, guys, because again, you sleep better, you just feel better. You don't have to do much. I mean, like I said, even just going for a walk, you ain't gotta go for a run. It just makes you feel better. Again, it makes you sleep better. And it kind of gives you something to do. You have a chance at kind of running into some people, socializing, and that's always a good thing. All right, let's see. Hey, Pig, what's up, Bubba? So what's going on in your guys' life? Are you in any sports, or you into like martial arts, like jujitsu and stuff like that, or anything like that? I've actually considered getting into like a mixed martial art or jujitsu. I've heard it's really good. It gives you obviously plenty of exercise, but it also just gives me another reason to kind of get out of the house and just do some extracurricular activities. I was not an athletic person when I was in school, and even college. I just never really got into it. I was never really big active in that regard. I'm trying to save a piece of dirt here, or cobble, so I don't have to burn all my cobble like that. I think we're gonna be just a bit short. The big sad. Yep, we're gonna be a bit short here. So I think right now we'll just we'll go and make the walls, and then we'll worry about that later. No big deal. But are you in any sports? And if you are, what kind of stuff are you into? I'd love to hear it. I'm sure some of you are definitely into something. Whether it be some, like I said, martial arts or, sports and all that. I did go to ROTC when I was in school. So the pickles, as they would call them. You had the green suits and the blue suits. It was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun. Made some really good friends doing that. It was very hard for me because at the time I was not very active at all. So I definitely learned some pretty valuable lessons there and got very humbled. So I think that should look good. Those bees scare me sometimes because I'm worried they're gonna. I know they're not hostile unless you attack them, but they do freak me out sometimes because I think they're gonna attack me out of nowhere. All right, now we should. I'm just getting the door set up here. The would-be door, you know what I mean? But again, I do think that having some stuff to do keeps you kind of active, motivated, and also gives you some strength training mentally because it is what it is. Not all of us are just born to just get up right off the bat in the morning and be ready to go do stuff physically active. At least I'm not, personally, but that's just me. And let me know too. Are y'all morning people, or are you more into? Are you more just of a night owl like myself? I actually might leave some of the tree because I think it's kind of cool when you build builds that kind of have part of the nature into them. Pretty neat stuff. We'll see. I'm not the best builder sometimes, but I do like to kind of just make stuff look cool. That's what it's about, right? It's like it doesn't have to follow a certain rule. That is a big thing that people debated on with older Minecraft was the builds were a lot more simplistic. You had a limited palette. So you had to work with what very little resources you had. I feel like the reach distance is much further in modern Minecraft as well. Could just be me. Looks pretty good. Of course, we gotta have a roof. And I think, and here comes the zombies. Hey, you're not allowed. He's gonna attempt to get in. I'm not letting him. Sir, you're not allowed. You're about to start being on fire. He decided to get in anyway. Yeah, that's what I thought. The AI got a lot smarter too as this game got updated more. Do have to get some glass, so I've got to locate some sand, but we'll do that another time. Oh, what a beautiful view. This is going to be really good whenever I get everything kind of set up here. It's going to be nice. Also, when you build windows, do you prefer the blocks or do you prefer panes? Because I remember when they added panes, everybody went crazy. I thought it was really cool. Let me know what you guys think. Definitely need more cobble. I want to run down here and see if I have any more in the chest. I doubt that I do, but we should just see. And a site, that's not really what I'm looking for. That's fine. I'll just dig right over here. Magically have some cobble obtained. I tell you what. That should be enough for now. I really like the little particle effects of the leaves. I know it's just subtle, but it really does add to the ambience of the game. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Big fan of that, actually. Good job, guys. I need to stop holding the click down to place the blocks. Oh, I should have, well, no, it's okay. We got a workbench, so I can just do this. First, temporarily going to set him there, and then I'm going to make some doors. Get 3. That will be perfectly enough. Yeah, buddy. Actually, I want to make the half steps, I think. See if this looks good. Do it for each side. Very old school, you know. We used to use these half slabs all the time in builds, especially in alpha. That was basically the only building block that most people utilized. So, pretty funny to kind of see it get reused here in its true form. And again, I'm going to smoothen this out some, but this will be like the do some terraforming, you know what I mean? I did not do that right. That's okay. Doesn't have to be perfect, ladies and gentlemen. It just has to make some sense. Yeah, I think we're set up here. I think we're set up here. So again, once I get some glass, we'll be pretty much good to go. But just really quick, I wanted to conclude with try your best to just be a little active. You know, do simple things like that. Your body will thank you. You will thank yourself. You'll sleep a lot better. Even if it's just something simple, you can just take a quick walk. If the weather's not good, no worries. You don't have to. Or do it. Do it in the rain. Who cares, right? It's just rain. Get out and seriously, just have fun, touch some grass, enjoy yourself. And again, be kind to yourself. You guys, of course, have an awesome day. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.